What's up, people, and welcome back to another episode of the Aston Villa Career Mode. And we're back with another mammoth one, as the Champions League group will be sorted out in this episode. We also have the massive month of December, and we're sticking with the same format. I'm going for it. Why not? Let's play as much as we can in each episode, which will probably lead to around 3 or 4 episodes per season. It'll speed things up. It allows me to play more in one session, and then just have a longer editing session throughout the week. So that's what we're doing for now. If you enjoyed it in the last one, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Now, this month of December is going to be long, it's going to be tough, it's going to be hard, it's going to be grueling, but then we end up in January, and January is a really fun time for everybody. I don't actually know what business we need to do after the last episode. We spent so much money, we've made so many changes to the squad, and so far, it's working. Because at this stage, we usually would not be in this position, but on 23 points, we're only, what, 2 points behind Chelsea in 3rd place. So it might even be a title race at some point. Who knows? Manchester United are notoriously really bad at football, and hopefully it'll slip up at some point. And for the first time in our history as Aston Villa manager, things are actually looking up for us in the Champions League. It looks like as long as we get a draw against Bayern Munich in the first game of this episode, we will go through to the knockout stages, which just, if that doesn't deserve a smash of the like button or a round of applause, I don't know what does. We brought in some superstars last time round as well. Most noticeably, Lautaro Martinez. He's a world beater. He's one of the world's best. 90 overall now. I am so excited to have him on the team. He wasn't the only one, though. Thiago Almada came in as well. We've got a theme this season. We're just signing Argentinian players. Because earlier on in the window, we signed Rodrigo de Paul. And then the last big one of the last episode was 21-year-old Brazilian. He's going to be a superstar. The man is called Savio, and he's bloody quick on the wing. Now, before we get into this first game against Bayern Munich, let's just take a quick look at the youth academy, because there's some real gems in this academy, and I genuinely think we could have the next crop of superstars coming through, especially Freddie Gray. He's going to be an unbelievable goalkeeper for the future. But I mean, we have some really good players in here from Belgium. Jesse Peters looks near enough ready to be brought up within a month or two. At 18, he's probably going to need that game time soon as well, so maybe he's someone we look at bringing up to play on the right-hand side, but can play up top as well if needed. Also, contemplate maybe bringing up Bradley Evans, because he's looking very good as well. 67 overall, CF-CM camp. He's going to play CF for us, but he looks pretty decent. Just probably need to improve his pace. We have some options here in the academy, and that's important. Now, let's get this trip to Germany out of the way. Let's go and get our point, and let's go through to the next round of the Champions League. I've had to rotate. We've got Manchester United coming up next in the league, so that's a big one, because they're top of the league, and we can kind of slow their progression down a little bit. But nonetheless, I even feel like our second string team at the moment is pretty decent. That man, Ollie Watkins, is on fire, and he starts up top today. Now, we'll see if Bayern Munich have a little bit more to offer, and we'll see if they don't get a man sent off, because Williams being sent off really hindered them in the last match. But that early pass there from them is really not going to help them. But look at the pace of the recovery run. Why do I not have players' names above their heads? Oh, it's so frustrating. Just those little graphical bugs that you get on FC, like on a consistent... That went out. That definitely went out, but these graphical bugs you get on a consistent basis are so infuriating. A run going here. On the Minamino. Square it inside. Great touch. Minamino's beautiful. Minamino's going to go clean through. It's going to be 1-0. Surely Minamino top bins. I love this man. 1-0 Aston Villa. Such a tidy finish from Minamino as well. Just top bins. And he clean. Once he went clean through, I knew that was going in the back of the net. Now, Leeds are great, but keeping hold of them, they're even harder. But we are notoriously good at a 1-0. That's a good movement. That was a really good touch. That was a really good touch. Foss is a great save for Martinez. I actually don't know who made that touch either, because of the bloody player names. They whipped in a good corner. I don't like Harry Kane in that position. I know who that is. That was a good save again for Martinez. If we do another season, which we might do, is it going to be time to let Martinez go? Because I'm not sure I'm ready. Half-time whistle blows. All Bayern Munich. None of Aston Villa, but we have a goal. So who cares? Downey. Send his man. Oh, he slipped in Ollie Watkins. That was beautiful. Ollie Watkins, he's in great goal-scoring form, and he's going to make it 2-0 at the start of the second half. Aston Villa running away with it in the Champions League. Never thought I'd be saying that after the last 2 seasons. And to be fair, massively against the run of play. Bayern Munich, since we scored the first goal, have been absolutely dominant. Just Emmy's kept them out. Well, at 2-0 and Manchester United coming up next. Why not? We're going to make a load of subs. We're going to bring on a lot of the youngsters. We're going to give Palvidis a run out as well. He's earned it. I thought he was going to be the second choice this season. And then Ollie Watkins, well, he's been ignited by your guys' hatred towards him and the consideration that we should get rid of him. And, I mean, he's been brilliant. He's been the best striker on the team. Oh, we gave it away. Ronnie Hunt gave it away, and we give Bayern Munich just a slim hope back into the game. They need 2 goals, though, remember. A point is good enough for us to go through, and I imagine Villarreal will win their game too. Full-time whistle is blown in Germany. Bayern Munich are knocked out of the Champions League. Aston Villa go through to the next round. Manchester United lost to Bayer Leverkusen as well, so is that going to mean that they're not going to play as well against us? That would be a great result. And as expected, Villarreal did win their game, so Bayern Munich did need to score another 2 goals. With a point, we would have gone through. Now all there is to fight for top spot. I don't really mind that much because it doesn't seem to matter in FC. You can finish top, but you're still probably going to get PSG the next round, and they've built a super team at this point. Now, Manchester United are flying high top of the Premiership, and I am here to try and change that. This is their 11. It's interesting. There's been a lot of change here at Manchester United. And this area we already know up top, bit of a beast, and then the man that'll fall over at the slightest gust of wind, Bruno Fernandes in there at cam. But what's interesting is Van der Beek's being given play in the center of the park next to Sucha. So that one's interesting, but it's the back line that scares me. They've got Mukiele, Martinez is still there, and Diomande is there as well, so it's going to be hard. But I'll tell you something at this stage, I've fully bought into the Watkins-Martinez partnership, so they start up top for us today at Old Trafford. Pretty sure, as the past writes as well, this hasn't really been a happy hunting ground for me, but having Martinez and Grealish back in the starting 11 does fill me with a lot of confidence. Martinez has just slowly become one of the best players in the team. If I can win that second ball, I couldn't. He has just become one of the best players in the team. They've moved the ball so well, and I forgot to restart the game. And for that, I apologize. We have no player names above the heads. That was surely a foul. That was surely a foul. Doesn't get given. And we're not going to get away with it. They're going to get the second shot. Bruno Fernandes. Well saved, Martinez. I forgot about the net. I shouldn't have to do it. I did forget to do the names. Good early start for Manchester. And En-Nesyri, well, he'll have your life when it comes to height. But now, oh boy, do we have space to try and play in Lautaro Martinez. And he goes beyond. Lautaro Martinez. And Nana saves it. How has that happened? It's a good ball on to Ollie Watkins. Oh my god, Ollie Watkins again. Lautaro's going to get a second bite. Oh, it's a good save. I get it back into him. Oh, I wasn't prepared for the ball back in. It wasn't even Lautaro. It was Mason Mount. Oh, he's played in Grealish. How have we not scored? I mean, he's offside, but how is Nana so good on this game? He's terrible in real life, but on FC, he's bloody good. How is he good? He's not good at football, is he? He's not, but in this he is. It's insanity. It's been such a scrappy first half, and I really don't want them to end it with a good opportunity, and they are. They're going to make it 1-0. It's going to be Anthony from out wide just before the half. Ball out wide. Anthony's played really well, actually. Martinez should have dealt with that one better. He really should have dealt with that one better. Can we get it off him? We can't. He's so hard to get the ball off in this game. Like, Anthony is literally unplayable on the pitch right now. And he's so difficult to deal with. Martinez. I play a good ball into Ollie Watkins. I have done. Ollie Watkins, do me a favour, Ollie. Oh, it's bloody well saved from Nana again. As the clock ticks down, I take one of these chances. They do. Martinez could have been in a good position there. Wasn't. And we're just going to have to recycle this. But honestly, as the game keeps going, we really need to take a chance. And so far, it feels like we're just not able to do it. He's hit the post. He was offside. But he's hit the post. We just kind of huffed and puffed in that game. We hit the post. We had a couple of really good chances with players. And I felt like nothing was going our way at Old Trafford. The ref gave none of the calls in my favour. Man United win. They keep this unbelievable run of form going in the Premier League right now. Really frustrating result in the grand scheme of things. Is it that big? It's probably not. We're not trying to win the league this season. We're just trying to be better than last year and comfortably be top 4, which I do think we will do in the long run. Who's newly promoted? Norwich next, and a comfortable win. Ollie Watkins again. Thiago Almada with a goal too, but Ollie Watkins is on fire. Next up was potential top spot for the Champions League, but we really didn't care about this one whatsoever. Manu Kone gets a goal for us, which is great to see. But again, Sparta just seemed to be a real unrealistic team for us to play in the simulation. But there is some good news with that, and that means we finished top of the group, and it has been drawn. I don't know who we're playing, and I am excited to find out who we're playing. But I'm also extremely nervous. Let's go into it. Let's see. Round of 16, it's got to be easy, right? Okay. Borussia Dortmund will play against Aston Villa. I mean, we could have got way worse draws, right? We could have got way worse draws. I'll take Borussia Dortmund for our first round of 16 game. We keep our attention next on the league, and although John Stones gets injured, we do have a 3-1 victory against Southampton. Grealish with a brace and Ollie Watkins just keeping this unbelievable form of goals just going. I mean, talk about lighting a fire up somebody's ass. That's Ollie Watkins with 9 goals and 1 assist. Now, Lautaro links up really well. We've said it before, he's probably better in a 2. And we have had to rotate them a lot because we've had a lot of games in quick succession, and neither of these 2 men have the greatest of stamina. What is great to see is Aston Villa legend Jack Grealish up there with 8 and 3, but it does say something for seasons to come. Jack Grealish is 30, Ollie Watkins is 29, so is there coming a point where they will have to be replaced at some stage? Luckily for us, the injury to John Stones is only going to be 3 days, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm also going to go out and negotiate a new contract with Minamino. I want him to stay at the club for longer. He's going to take rotation. What do you mean, no extension? Let's try and get 2 years. He wants no extent. Like, what is this? It means he would leave at the end of the season. So, okay, just a year. Minamino is staying. And there isn't actually really anybody else that we need to be thinking about contracts right now. We have Arsenal coming up. We are neck and neck on points. This game is huge. Now, the focus has to be there for this one, so we're sat down. I think this is the first time I've recorded and sat down as well. This is our 11, and it is very strong. We're keeping with Watkins and Martinez. That nothing's going to change my mind on that. And I'm really feeling Savio for this one. I think this could be a massive game for him. Now, there may be no catching Manchester United right now. And it legit feels like that. But I do feel like top 4 and being comfortable in top 4 is where we want to be going into the second half of the season. They've got Diego Carlos, ex-Aston Villa player. And if I start playing worse, sat down, I'm standing back up straight away. If I legit start playing worse sat down, I'm stood back up within seconds. We also had a restart, so we have player names again, which is nice. Lautaro there. Did find Grealish. Grealish there finds Lautaro, and Lautaro's ball out. I mean, Lautaro's ability to pass the football is great. Savio played a good ball in. Unai Simon was equal to it. Arsenal break away with this. Martinelli, that's so clever. That is so clever. That was so clever. Switch back inside to Martinelli, who has to bring it back. Surely, I had bodies there. I still have bodies here. No! Oh, he saves it. Martinez saves it. Savio there. Just all that space. Can't be offside from the throw-in, lads. Is that a good ball in? It is! Oh, my God. Oh, no. Simon again. Lautaro tried to knock it back across. And, oh, we're getting close. We're getting so close, but no cigar right now. We need to find a back of the net. Comes there into Mason Mount. Oh, Mason Mount. That's a good charge. He's found Ollie Watkins! Ollie Watkins is at it again. I cannot believe how good of a season my guy Oliver Watkins is having. He's just there for everything. He just wants everything. He fights for everything. And his ability to turn and find those spaces, oh God, it's unreal. I thought Lautaro coming in was going to be the big change. It's definitely not. It's Ollie Watkins. I mean, does Lautaro ignite Ollie Watkins? Maybe. But just seeing that level of play from Ollie, it is unreal. Absolutely unreal. At the half, 1-0 Aston Villa. Well, Aston, man, right at the start of the second half. Oh, not like that. Fabio Vieira has just turned into some kind of God, Odegaard. Well said, Martinez. They're leaving a lot of space. Lautaro there. Great strength from Lautaro. Miguel wants to go over to Savio. Surely, it might have been the wrong move. We know Gutierrez has got that kind of finishing on him. Like, we've seen him score, so maybe I should have gone for that. Now, Arsenal have arguably just subbed off their best player in Fabio Vieira. He was causing me all kinds of issues. He comes off for Smith Rowe. We make a triple substitution. Garnacho, Kone, and Ollie Watkins is going straight up top now. Almada will be in at CF. Ollie Watkins plays that one out to Garnacho. Garnacho then trying to find the ball to Thiago Almada. He found him. Christensen. What a tackle. That is one of the best tackles you will see on this game. This, though, is a lot of space for Oliver Watkins, who just couldn't get his head on it. He was clean in there. If he gets a touch on that, that's surely a goal. Savio keep that one in. And he plays the ball. I think it's perfectly timed. Oliver Watkins isn't greedy. Almada finishes the game off. It's a tap-in. 2-0 Aston Villa. See you later, Arsenal. We'll be leapfrogging you and staying in the top 4. Is that a ball through to Watkins? It is. He finishes from these positions. Oh, my God. Insult to injury. 3-0 against Arsenal. And I really think it went downhill for them, but they brought off Fabio Vieira. Why bring off your best player on the pitch? Smith Rowe had 0 impact. We go second in the league. West Ham behind us. Arsenal drop down a little bit now. Gives us some breathing room which is all we really wanted in the top 4 heading into January. And as we head into January, it's Arsenal again. Do I want to play Arsenal back-to-back? Is that good for an episode? I'm not so sure. We've got more gaps in January, and we have a gap between us and them, so we might not play it. Now, we're getting transfer offers coming straight away. As you'd imagine, it's January. Ollie Watkins, he's going nowhere. Form of his life. Kamara for Kimpembe. Frenchman for Frenchman, but, like, Kamara's better than Kimpembe and younger. So I don't know what they've been drinking at Juventus. Now, I'm not so sure how wise this is, but considering just entertainment value, I'm not going to play Arsenal back-to-back. We're going to quick sim this one and hope for the best. And we beat them 3-2 in the sim. We are so good. Mason Mount, Savio with a brace as well. We had 3 shots. We scored all 3. It's not likely that that happens to me often. Now, as the January transfer window plays out, I particularly don't have any business I think we need to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything. I just feel like this squad is extremely good. And my only question was Ollie Watkins, and if we sold him, if we made some changes there. But he's been unbelievable. I don't know how you change your team right now in the form that we're in. And our depth, for the first time, is very good. Although there is an offer here for Caio Henrique from Tottenham, and we could let him go and then bring in maybe a stronger backup. But I mean, Henrique does a great job, and the Gutierrez is great. I'm loving him. I'm going to keep him for now. I don't see any reason to let him go. I don't see any reason to make any changes. It's weird. For the first time in a January window, we might not do anything. There's time to go yet, though. Going to be the FA Cup next, then against Hull. We've rotated heavily. Should be a good win for us. I imagine it is. 3-1. Oh, Palvidis scoring 2 of the goals as well. Now, if I was going to do anything in January, it was going to be letting Palvidis go, but he's a really good third-choice striker for right now, for the rest of this season, while we're trying to be on the runs that we're on, and he's still bagging goals. I'm going to try and make him a little bit happier, though. I'm going to try and give him a new contract, and he'll accept that. It will make him a little bit more content, and it feels weird as January goes on. I keep batting away these transfer offers for some of our youngsters. I am actually going to put them up for loan, though, because I want them to improve. And a player like Fowler is going to lose his potential if I don't give him the loan opportunities. The same for Dexter Allison, because you'll see already out on loan, Alex Shaw has gone up massively this season at Luton. He could come into the team now and have some level of impact. We need to do the same with Allison. And we start to get some loan offers in, which is good to see. Always going to delegate them. And O'Connor transfer offers are coming in left, right, and center. So you could do with getting O'Connor out on loan. But he's the backup goalkeeper right now. And I am trying to play him where I can. So, I don't know. Maybe we keep him this season. And then we'll bring up the other backup goalkeeper from the academy. And we'll do like a loan farm that way. The next game in January was Southampton, and we only managed a 1-1 draw. Only 1 point from this one. Lautaro bagging a goal, which is great to see, but small ball towards the end of the game, giving Southampton a lifeline as they try and fight to get out of relegation, and we continue to try and fight for top 4. Well, Arsenal now coming in for Ollie Watkins, and I've just got no interest. He may be 30, but he's doing such a good job. He's sticking around. Oh, there is a bid coming in for Palvidis, though, and I just feel insanely bad for keeping him around, because he'd be a starter for Nottingham Forest. But I just think just this one season, he just needs to hang on and accept the role he's got. He needs to be like our Divock Origi. Now, we do in the end manage to get a loan deal for Dexter Allison. He's only going to be gone for 6 months, which is good. And we're also going to get a short-term loan out for Fowler as well. So the 2 youngsters should come back a lot better than they are now. Now, the next game is up against Reading in the FA Cup, and I've gone full strength. Lautaro with the goal. Stones picks up another knock, but I actually want to go as far as we can in the FA Cup this season. So we'll be playing our full strength 11, or near enough full strength 11 for most of those games. We hit deadline day, and all the business really that I want to do has been done. So I think we're going to skip deadline day. I maybe would have considered another centre-back if this John Stones injury was much longer, but only 7 days. I'm not stressed. Now, it's going to be cool to look at some of the bigger deals that were done towards deadline day. And Beer going to Freiburg's a pretty decent one. Luca. I mean, Beer could get a lot better. Julian Dron to Everton. He's a youngster. There's none that are like insanely sticking out to me as massive fees. Southampton there are trying to get a little bit better, but there's nothing insane that seems to have happened. Adebayo's gone to Bournemouth. Okay, he was someone who we looked at for a long time, but there's no insanely huge bids here that I'm seeing that kind of happened in January. Although Sven Botman leaves Newcastle to Milan. That's a really big one. Ryan Kent, man. What happened? What happened to you, mate? I remember as a Leeds fan, I was so hyped up for the potential of Ryan Kent. Wow, okay. That is an interesting one for Manchester United. But no, there's nothing too insane, especially not coming to the Premier League, that I think we need to worry about. After the transfer window, then we take on Blackburn in the league, who currently sit on 5 points. I feel very sorry for Blackburn, but, you know, we played a pretty strong 11. Lautaro, Savio, Watkins, and Savio. 4 goals, big victory. Next up, then, is Nottingham Forest. We played them before Borussia Dortmund, so this one will have to be a bit more rotated. Now, I didn't rotate too much, because I still want to win it. We need to keep the form going in the Premier League. Oh, whoa. Do we win it? 3-0. Garnacho, Savio, and Watkins with the goals. But, man, we are linking up so well going forward at the minute. It's super impressive. If we weren't for Manchester United's really good season, we would be top of the Prem. Never mind. I will shut up. We are top of the Premiership. They must have slipped up in the last game against Blackburn because they were doing so well. But we are top of the Premier League, lads, at this stage of the season. Absolutely insane. But now we do have Borussia Dortmund in the first leg. And we're going to play this game. We're going to play it. I think we're going to play both legs of the Champions League game. At least this one. Because look at their team. Chilwell, Schlotterbeck, Marquinhos. Oh my God. Kobel, we know, is a beast. Reece James, Julian Brandt. This is a really good Dortmund side. They have Darwin Núñez up top. This is going to be difficult. And this is going to be our 11. Is full strength. I've opted with Kone in the center of the park today and Savio out on the right because he's in real form. But I mean, I'm nervous for this one. I really want to have a good first leg. It'd be nice as well if we could score a couple. But I'm saying that like we can even come out of this one unscathed. To be honest with you, I think we come away not losing this game. We should be happy because they're pretty sublime. Go on, Ollie. Go on, Ollie. I'm trying to force it to him too much there. That was so dumb. There was so many better passing lanes. Oh, I don't like it. Darwin Núñez. Oh, my God. Kamara, get to him. He doesn't. Oh. John Stones is done. He's the experienced leader in the back line. Darwin Núñez scores a screamer. I just don't know how to feel about it because he wasn't done, was he? He'd gone beyond by the time Darwin took the shot. It's just so disappointing to concede so early, but the plus side of conceding so early, got plenty of time to get back into the game. Manu Kone, he's got pace. And I think Savio was onside. Savio. Oh, I tried to do it. Didn't work out. Savio is dangerous. Watch out for Savio, I'm telling you that. Can I ball roll him? Oh, I tried to make him. Oh, it works. Savio's still got it. Oh, I tried to cut it inside. Didn't work out. I'm going to get it back with Kone. Can I find a ball through? I can. I found Savio again. He's such a danger man. Baku. Oh, I don't know what to do now. I'm here with Baku. That's a good touch from the ball. No, it's not. Chilwell, man. We need to click into second gear because what we're doing right now, it's not the one for me. Savio's just made a giant mistake. Darwin Núñez makes it 2-0. I don't know why it paused there. I have no idea, but it's Emmy punching it out. It's Emmy who punches it. It's not Savio. He comes and punches it. It's completely reckless. And at 2-0, wow, we're really in trouble right now. What a terrible first half. Our first knockout round in Champions League football with Aston Villa, and it couldn't have gone worse. Darwin Núñez is, well, he's a problem. He is a big problem for us. Oh, Prance just turned to Gutierrez. And Grealish, I don't know what he really did there. Brandt. Oh, my God. He's having us on toast. Julian Brandt is having us on toast. And luckily, we get away with that. That actually might work. And the ball onto Grealish wasn't great. But we're going to get it back. And then Jack Grealish. Oh, that could have been a massive moment for him. Just can't find space. Is that going to be Ollie Watkins in? It might be Oliver Watkins. Kobel he's different. Savio, get the ball in. Martinez. Oh, Kobel is just built different, man. He's just built different. Oh, that's a great ball into Darwin. Is he going to be a hat trick? I can't with this. We've played so well. We've had so many chances, and it's just muck up after muck up in the back line. Kamara and Martinez this time. What are we doing, Emmy? What are we doing, Kamara? We have gifted Darwin 2 on a play. And at 3-0, I think Aston Villa go crashing out in the round of 16. And what's nice is that we made it this far. It's our first season doing it, but we should be doing better than this. We really should. If we could get one back, that would give me some confidence going in. Lautaro, Schlotterbeck, too good. Well, considering the window's just gone, and I was like, I don't think we need anyone. But when you look at it, it was very even. 7 shots to 7 shots. Their accuracy was miles better than what ours was. But in the grand scheme of things, we just didn't do enough with what we had. We knew it was going to be a back and forth game, and we didn't really ever play to it. That is so disappointing. We've got to go and turn our attentions now to the FA Cup and Liverpool. This will be our 11. It's rotated only a tiny bit. I really want to go as far as we can this year in the competition. Now, how big of a result could this be to bounce back after that last game? I mean, it was an ex-Liverpool player that did us so dirty. I mean, we gave him some Emmy. I'm so upset. This game, I'm going to be honest with you. Luis Diaz as well. We need to mark him as tightly as possible. 3 goals in the last 3 games. That is great. How's that worked out? What is going on right now? What, like, why is everything falling to the opposition? We just had it with Darwin Núñez. Like, hello, Patch? What the hell? We've had this before, but it feels like he's just getting all the look. John Stones, this is a good tackle, right? But it just ends up rolling perfectly to Salah. Now, I know I could be fully wrong, and this could be fully deserved, but so I put the tackle... No, look. It's just the idea that this ball has to always go back to Salah, and Liverpool have to have a chance, because John Stones sticks his foot in. It's great. And then Kamara, for some strange reason, runs straight into the collision that is going on ahead of him and kicks the ball forward perfectly for Mohamed Salah. Just, you know, a little bit dumb. Don't you worry. We will battle against what FC is trying to do to us. It feels like maybe we've just hit that stage of the season where it's like, oh, you've done a bit too well. Maybe you should do worse. I don't know what we've got to offer here, but whatever it is, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do it now as Thiago Almada scores a screamer from the throw-in. 1-1. The luck is back on our side. A really good, clever ball in. And, I mean, what a finish. Albaku now. A good ball in. It is only for Watkins. Alisson saves it. Couldn't really generate enough power. Bowie got it into Salah. That's a good ball in. Cody Gakpo. Oh, we nearly signed him. That would have hurt me. Who knows? Season 4. Going for Gakpo. Could be the play. Kamara, clear it. I don't want any more mishaps. The ball's been on the pitch 5 seconds, and he's doing bad things. Clear the ball, lads. Just plays that nicely into Watkins. Oh, Alisson, of course. Of course, not looking like we're going to get anything but a replay here. And it's the replay we really didn't want. And it's just more games stacking up. I think we played well against a very good Liverpool side. But it's frustrating that we didn't have the cutting edge in moments. I don't even think we didn't have the cutting edge. Alisson's just good. Oh, you don't do replays, okay? I didn't realize that. We're straight into extra time. And I thought this was going to be a potential replay. I might have kept Ollie Watkins on, and I might have put Martinez on the bench. Have I messed up here? But anyway, added on time. Let's hopefully avoid penalties. Depressing how bad extra time is on 3 minutes. Nothing happened for either side. Right into the penalties then. We've been good from penalties in the past, and we're not going to do well on the first penalty. Palvidis then, hoping to score. He does. Top his power for Palvidis. Mohamed Salah. Imagine we save Salah. That would be great, and we don't. He scores. Easy and comfortable. I expect Minamino to score. He's really good, and he does just that. I don't even know how intense I feel about this one. Gakpo. Oh, straight down the middle. Again, straight down the middle twice now for Liverpool. Mason Mount. Please, mate. Please, Mason. Scores it. 3-3. Could this be the one? Oh, should have gone left. To Paul. He's been in high-pressure situations before. I expect he slots that one home comfortably. We just need to save one. Imagine we save Luis Diaz's. We don't. Left. They just keep going left. They haven't gone right once. There's a lot of pressure on this one. And Garnacho has not been good. But I have timed it perfectly. And he scores it. That's massive. And out. When are they ever going to go right? They've gone left every penalty or through the middle. Jack Grealish does not miss penalties. He's going to slot this one home, surely, and he does. Wow, this is going on forever. Vandenberg, maybe? I'm going to go left. Oh, my God, they're all going right now. We're at 10 bloody penalties. It's Alisson. It's Alisson. I saved it. So it's not to Emi Martinez. No, I've messed up. God, that was going so quick. Are we back to the start? McAllister scores. We are back to the start. This could go on forever. Luis Diaz is going right. I saved it. Oh, it's on Garnacho. It's on Garnacho. Please, Garnacho. No! This is ridiculous. This is legitimately ridiculous. 15 and 14. I'm not showing you every pen. This has just been going on for so long at this point. I'm losing the will to live. Riddell Baku. Saved. We go out. There was nearly 35, 34 penalties. There nearly was. That was insane. Liverpool, well done. Let's just try and put that mammoth game behind us. That was insane. The penalty shootout. Just insane. One less competition, I guess, for us to care about. But the Premier League is one we do care about. And Almada might have missed the penalty, but Grealish and Almada give us a 2-1 victory. Time for the second leg then against Dortmund. 3-0 down. And that could be 2 cups we're out of in the space of a week. And I don't want that to happen. But 3 goals is going to be very hard to claw back. And of course, they got that man Darwin Núñez up top as well. So that is pretty worrying to me. We've made this game really scrappy here at the start. And I guess it's kind of expected. And we're not really playing good football. We're passing badly. Yeah, mate. Into Sanchez. Out to Brandt. Oh, God. They score 1 and it's game over. Definitely been a 20 minutes for us to forget here. Definitely been a 20 minutes for us to forget at the start of this game. As mistakes galore seem to be happening at the back again. Brandt. Oh, that's lovely. Brandt. Chan. Oh, of course it falls to Darwin. And this time Martinez saves it. I really feel like we needed a goal before half-time. But at this rate, I think we'd be lucky to do that. Itaro trying to play in Grealish. Oh, my God. If anyone was going to get the early goal, Jack Grealish. Bearing down on goal. Jack Grealish will give us a goal just before half-time. Is that our route back into this game? It's been a terrible first half for Aston Villa. It's been all Borussia Dortmund, but Jack Grealish might have just changed that. And what a perfect way to lead ourselves into the second half. This is such a big game. I feel it so much. Only 2 goals now to grab in the second half. And although they're dominating, we know they can be got at. Lost that one up to Kone. Kone, good shot from distance. Imagine we score that, but Cobal's he's gonna need more than that to beat him. Ooh, Savio. That's great because it's quick. And then it's back across. Oh my God, the ball should have found the back of the net. Cobal is equal to it as ever. Oh, such a big moment. Is there? Big moment now. I haven't scored a corner in so long. Martinez, oh my God, I haven't scored a corner in so long. And of course, this is the game we do it. It is 2-0 very, very early into the second half. Here's the comeback on. We've seen so many massive, giant comebacks in the Champions League. Are Aston Villa about to have one? It's a great ball in from Jack Grealish. He's been part of everything that's been good with the team today. And oh my God, we make it 2-0, 3-2 on aggregate. And then back up to Lautaro. Wants that one out. And then that could be a good ball in. Ollie Watkins! Oh my God, Cobble saves it. How did Cobble save that there? Grealish gets it back across. He doesn't. I mean, the pressure that we're putting on. The play that we are playing right now. We are dangerous, lads. We are very dangerous, but that is offside. The Paul plays it out. He's found Savio. A savvy ball, innit? Savvy ball from the Paul. Paul then. Back in. No, that's bad. That was so bad from the Paul. He'd done so well. Oh, no. We have tired legs. We have very tired legs. Adeyemi. Oh, the heartbreak. We're so tired. The Paul's final ball there is just an inch away. The fight from the lads in this game has been insane. But it's going to be Borussia Dortmund knocking us out. Our first taste of the round of 16. Going to be a bitter one. And I really can't knock the effort from the lads. I just genuinely can't. But Borussia Dortmund go through to the next round. It's a sad, sad night at Villa Park. At 2-0, it looked like it were on, didn't it, lads? And we really give it some. We really do. We have so many chances. But Hobel is... I mean, he's scary good. When you come up against these really good goalkeepers in this game, man, do they feel it? The same when you come up against a good defense. They have just an unbelievable defense. When we actually look at the Dortmund side, they're definitely not a team we would have wanted to have played in the first round. Definitely not. When you look at teams like Lens in there, Marseille in there, I think Leipzig would have been a lot easier than Dortmund. Leverkusen even, maybe, we don't know about their squad, but I think we could have had way easier teams to play. And luckily for me, it doesn't appear... Oh, no, it does. The board are pretty unhappy. It's at critical. So, usually, when it's at critical, you're about to be sacked. So, just to make sure I'm not preempting what's going to happen, I am at the end of this episode already, but I'm going to just go forward a little bit. Because if we get sacked now, we'll take that 0-0 against Manchester United. If we got sacked now, then we need to come up with a new save. Because there's no point in starting the next episode and getting sacked straight away in it. So let's advance forward a little bit and see if we're going to be sacked. I think it would be a harsh sacking, if I'm being honest with you. And we seem to still be in a job heading into the Chelsea game. Now, if we win the Premier League this season, that might be enough to keep our job. And in the next episode, that's exactly what we're going to try and do then. We're going to try and win the Premier League in the next episode in order to keep hold of our job. Will it be enough? I do not know. We might get sacked, but don't worry. I already kind of know what my next save is going to be. I appreciate you all. I hope you're enjoying the new format where we're getting through a lot more per episode. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next one where hopefully we will remain the Aston Villa manager.